Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kesziregbe. Today I'll be showing you guys how I made this beautiful coily wig. So let's just get into the tutorial. So the first thing I'll be needing is this coily weave. This is how it came in the pack. It's really coily. And then I have my thread and needle and my wig cap. Basically that. So the first thing I'll do is I'm just going to unravel this hair, cut off the strings, and then open up the coils. The coils are really rich, really rich. This hair is one of the best hair when it comes to coils. I just love the coils. So you can see how coily it is. I'm just opening it up for you guys to see. So this is how it looks like. So to start making this hair, I'll start from the back, and at the back I always use one weft, or basically I'm going to be using one weft for this particular wig because I'm not so concerned about it being so full at the back. Okay, my concern right now is that this hair is enough to go round till the end. So I'm just going to start sewing from right to left. If this is your first time making a wig or watching a wig video and you don't know how to make a wig, I'm going to leave a video link in the description box that will show you how to sew your wigs and just sew your weave into your wig cap and all. It's a very easy tutorial. Just follow the link in the description box and you are good to go. So like I said, we are just going to be sewing from left to right. It's really easy. You want to ensure that your weave get to the end of the cap as usual, and then you turn to the other side, sew, gets to the end, and then you turn to the other side. So it's basically what we are doing. I do this all the time, and I guess you guys know this already. So I'm just going to continue sewing, following the same patterns over and over and over again. So just watch and see what I'm doing. So at this point I decide to double up the weft because I feel like this is the right time to consider volume and start ensuring that your wig is voluminous. We are getting to the middle and the top, so I want to use more hair right there. So I'm just going to double up the weft, and then I'll continue my pattern the same way, from the left to the right, from the right to the left. So I'll keep sewing that. Just keep watching and see what I'm doing. So at this point, I want to try and sew my weave around the marking on the cap, which looks like an N, do you understand, or a U if you're standing from behind. So I'm just going to follow that path. It's very important that you get that particular shape, and then we can now proceed to the front in making the fringe and making it look really, really good. So I'm moving to the second bundle. I'm just done with the first one now. So the second bundle is what I'll use for the front, and just use that to complete this wig. So I'm fixing that around that line to get that N or U shape that I really want. And whenever I'm making a fringe, this is the part that really matters. You have to ensure that you get this part is like solid and perfect. Then this is a good foundation for your fringe wig. So we're going to continue. Once I'm done sewing this part, we'll move to the front, and you see how we're going to make the fringe in the front. That's the most interesting part of this wig. Now it's time for us to start making the fringe, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'll just like move the weave across to the other side. Okay, so I'm moving it across to the other side, and I'll hold it down with a pin so that I can just sew this accurately. I don't want the line crooked or bent, so I advise you to hold it down with a pin while sewing this. So once we sew this across, we'll move it the other way, and when I'm moving it the other way, you're going to see that I'm not just going to move it just straight across. I'm going to bend it so that it has like a curve, because that is the way to ensure the fringe is well fitted. Okay, so you're going to see that now. So you can see the trick I'm doing over there is I'm moving I'm sewing the hair a bit upward so that I will have a little space between the first line and the next line I'm going to go for now. So that's why I sew that again. You can see my line is not straight, my weave is not placed straight there, it is curved. Okay, so that we have something that looks like a circle right there. Okay, you can slow down this video using the play speed button, and so that you can really see it better and not as fast forwarded as it is right now. So yes, what is most important is that the circle is forming. You have to form that circle. If you don't have something that looks like a circle, it means that your fringe is not going to have a dot at the end. You're going to have a line, and that's not good. So you have to ensure that you have a circle. And even when the circles seem to go out of place, you have to correct that. You're going to see me correct that in this video. I'm going to be correcting that because normally it's just normal to make mistakes like that. So you can see now that if you look at the center of the wig, of the cap, the line at the middle the two parts is not the same size, so I have to put in this hair right there now to ensure that it is balanced, that the space between the two is balanced. So that's what I mean by saying when I said you have to correct it if your circle is not like doesn't look accurate. You have to correct that. Anyhow it means, even if it means that you have to add an extra hair to just correct that, like I just did in this video. So now all we're going to be doing is we just keep sewing round and round and round, okay? But you have to ensure that you are doing this accurately. You have to use your needles to pin this down so that your circle is accurate, because as you're sewing, what happens is that your circle begins to move. It begins to move and it begins to go out of shape, so you have to pin it down as you sew. You see me doing that in this video, and that's how I'll make the fringe wig, by ensuring that my circle is accurate all through till I get to the end. Because if you don't do that, like I said, your circle, your finishing is not going to be a dot. It has to be a dot. If you don't do that, if your circle is not like accurate all the way to the end, you're going to have a line, like a straight line in the middle, and that's not cool at all. So yes, just watch and you see how I get to the last part of this week. Just combing this hair out, you can tell that this hair is going to be really beautiful. I'm not going to trim this in this video because I haven't worn it, and it depends on who is wearing it. So what I'm doing right now is that I have some extra hair, so I'm just going to add this at the back to give it more volume. So most times I always try to not use up my hair at the back, so that the front can be perfect, instead of having to go back again to lose hair from the back. It's better you have excess and then you fix it in wherever you feel it's okay for it to be in. So that's what I'm doing now. So yes, this is the end of this video. This is how to make this coily wig. You can style it in different ways. This is a fringe. I'm styling it as a fringe right now. You can also style it as a center part fringe that has a pattern, in front. With the way you comb it, you can comb this hair to be really, really coily. Just use the, traditional method of like combing it with your hands and your comb. You can see I'm using a really big comb. That's very important too. So yes, you can make the coils, bigger and firmer and not just loose. Okay, so that's two styles, and also I did it into a side part too, and I feel that's really cool too. So you can make it simple like this, but I prefer mine the other way, really big. But if you want to like store this hair, I would advise you to do it this way and store it. Then when you bring it out, you just have to open it up with your comb, and you are good to go. So I recommend this style when you are storing it, but some people like it this way because they don't like their hair really, really, really big. Anyway, so this is how I made this wig. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you can make yours out of this tutorial. If you have any question, please make sure you ask me in the comment section. I'm ready to give you answers. And you can see this is the third style I went for. This is a side part. This is really, really, really beautiful to me, really beautiful. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you subscribe. I always love to see you guys subscribe. It makes me very happy. So I'll see you in my next video.